Welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. It's the Florida State Seminoles against the Alabama Crimson Tide. Holly Rowe joins us now from her ringside vantage point. Holly?
Guys, when I walk out onto the grass here at Saban Field, this is one of the most iconic places in all of college sports. When Bryant-Denny is good, it's one of the most dynamic home field crowds. They are so excited to welcome back their Crimson Tide, and they are really loud early in this pregame. I'll keep you posted on how loud, how crazy, and how frenetic it gets here for the Crimson Tide. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Wideouts now clustered. It's a shotgun run call. He's stopped for no gain. The defense swarming on the first play of the game.
Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a second and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating third and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
I know this sounds crazy, but on these quick RPOs, the quarterback has to just take his time. Now, you can't take forever. I'm not saying that. But you've got to take your time, make sure you're creating the right read, and then more importantly, you've got a handle of that ball so you can throw it accurate.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw to the left. The pass knocked down by the defense. Incomplete.
Well, I love the idea of trying to target the tight end. The only hard part is, Chris, the defense knew that was a good idea as well, and they're right there to bat it away.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. The sure hands. It's Robinson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. It's 3rd down for the offense. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Did not make 1st down yardage. A huge turnover on downs. And the 4th down attempt comes up short. Grab behind the line. It's Rogers. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Short gain makes it 2nd and long. It's tough against a defense like this. Grab behind the line. It's Rogers. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
These wide receiver screens are like extended handoffs for the quarterback. They are so easy to execute, and all you've got to do is throw it on time. The wide receiver does a nice job getting the line to gain, and he ultimately moves the chains for this offense.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. They They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Now it's 2nd down here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. That short completion sets up a 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a 1st down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Using his legs, it's Hill. He's got space. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Outstanding job up front. Look at the hole right here. The back has the counter play, this little misdirection, and it is wide open because of what they're doing up front. This offensive line is so good, and they are winning the line of scrimmage.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
It's now 2nd and goal.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. So backed up by the delay of game, this 2nd and goal becomes a bigger challenge. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Send the back in motion. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Contact as he threw it. Touchdown, Alabama. They go to the air to reach the end zone.
You know, sometimes as a quarterback, you know you're just going to get hit, and you got to stand in there with some courage and deliver the ball. This is a beautiful job by the quarterback. Knows he's going to get hit, and yet he still delivers the ball for a touchdown. That's why his teammates love him.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner choosing to field this one. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And following the return, we have an injured player down on the field. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Here's the second down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. First and 10 now for the offense. QB decides to keep it here. Jukes to get free. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
I really love what the offense is able to do here. Chris, they're able to keep themselves on schedule and avoid the obvious passing situation. They do that here by putting the defenders in conflict. These option plays, allowing the quarterback to make the decision. He's able to get a nice gain here and create a manageable situation. Loves staying out of obvious passing, and they're able to do that, again, with conflict.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. It's a bootleg looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. Looks left and finds his target there. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
Anytime you're running a crossing route, you've got to establish, is this man defense or zone defense? If it's zone, you've got to sit down in the soft spot and give your numbers, your chest to the quarterback. They're able to do that here, and then as a quarterback, you just can't lead them into the defender. Frame them up, put that ball right on their body so they can get upfield.
And it falls incomplete.
These fast RPOs, they can be tough to execute, and here you're seeing a product of that. The quarterback just has to make a decision so quickly, and the ball handling becomes key, and there, he just can't connect.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's got a crease. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Chris, I was excited to see this back all week because of these electrifying runs that we see on tape in preparation. And he does it again here, setting up his offense for a 1st and goal. Now they need to capitalize and put this ball in the end zone.
The Knowles with 1st and 10 here. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8.
We see this on tape from this offense quite often. Down here in the red zone, they try to get creative in the run game, and this defense was ready for it. When we watched practice, Chris, this week, this defense was focusing on these type of plays specifically, and here they're ready for it.
They pressure him and sack him, and they tackle inside the 10.
Chris, I was so excited to get into this ball game and see this guy play. He is so good and so effective in so many different areas. This time on a blitz, he's in the backfield, he's making a play. Reminds me a little bit of Caleb Downs from the last few years. Just how versatile he is all over the field.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Looking to pass, it's Daniels. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, this defense told us their goal on every series is to end the series with a kick, whether that's a punt or a field goal. And here, a stop on 3rd down, in particular leading to 4th and long, it looks like they'll be able to achieve that objective as the field goal unit really should come on the field.
So now on comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wide out. Wide open downfield. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Bama. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 11. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, that's a really good job by this defensive end, not allowing the quarterback to get outside, and the quarterback does not make the right decision. He's the pitch key, and yet the end is able to force him to keep the ball, and then he makes the tackle for a loss. This end has done such a good job of holding the edge, creating the edge, and then making it really difficult on this quarterback.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He moves the ball out to the 15. And it looks like we have an injured Seminole on that play. Their senior running back could be a crucial loss. We'll see if Holly can get an update soon. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. He's running out of time here. He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Boy, if they give you that easy completion on the outside, you take it. And if you take it on time, you can create a little bit of yards after the catch. It's a really good job by that wide receiver. You can see as he gets himself off the line of scrimmage, it's soft coverage. And then once he gets the ball, he turns into a runner. That's a beautiful job right there and a really nice offensive play.
Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. To throw, it's Daniels. He'll be sacked. The defense swarms him on 3rd and long.
Chris, if there's one trait that I would love to have out of a defensive back, it's the ability to be versatile. And when they blitz the safety, he shows that not only is he good in coverage, that he can make plays behind the line of scrimmage. This is a beautiful job, and I love the
They'll kick it away here. Bounce right at the 3-yard line and into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments, and he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense getting set. Second down play here. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
I'm really impressed with the ability of this offense to play on time. They are executing at a high level. You got an out route here against zone coverage, and it's just about hitting that back step as a quarterback and getting that ball out, and he does a beautiful job there. It's a completion and a nice gain.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
Second down play coming up. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. A play action, looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Rogers. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
This is really basic stuff from this offense, but I got to tell you, it's hard to defend, in particular when you've got a wide receiver that has a good feel for the middle of the field. And this slot wide receiver, you can see as he works up vertically and then he breaks across, just an easy in route, and now it's about the timing of the quarterback, and he puts the ball right on time for an easy completion and a first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Edwards. They bring him down after a short gain there. Five-yard pickup on first down sets him up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Fourth down now.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And that punt carries into the end zone, so touchback. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Handoff from the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. And the receivers got it. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Chris, we don't often talk about pitch selection for a quarterback and how important it is. Sometimes you've got to drive the football or throw it layered over a linebacker or even with touchdown the field. Here, it's zone coverage, it's a curl route. He's got to throw a fastball right in between the defenders and does a beautiful job.
They'll run it from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Really impressive assignment football from this defense. You got to set the edge, and then you got to pursue, and you got to run after that football hard, and this defense is able to do it, and then they're able to make the tackle on the outside. I love a defense that'll get after it from an effort perspective. Look at these guys run to make the tackle.
Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Direct snap. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, my favorite trait in a corner is not a guy that can cover because you just assume he can. It's a guy that comes up and tackles and will play physical on the outside. Beautiful job right here. Keeps his head on the outside. Great posture. And he's able to make the tackle in space.
And the Knowles will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. They begin with a quick throw to the left. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Defense all over that first down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Here's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Now someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Lets it fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Rogers. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Oh, this is a beautiful pass by the quarterback right down the middle of the field. And this defense better figure something out because they will continue to work this area if they don't defend it. I love the fact that they're able to attack and get a big completion down the field.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. The 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. Looking for some space. It's Hill. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught by the receiver. He make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
They'll give it to the running back. Pointer in the end zone. Touchdown, Tide. Powers into the end zone.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum. They're going to take it. They're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? It's a wide receiver screen. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4 after they pick up 6 on the first down pass. There's the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Back to throw. It's Daniels. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
To play this position well, you've got to have great mechanics, and more specifically, Chris, you got to have great feet. And the footwork is just all wrong here. He threw this off his back foot, never going to be accurate, and clearly this ball is not in a place where he wants it to be.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Quick throw, the catch is made. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
And the Seminoles will line up to punt it away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They're going to run the option. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
It's a really nice run by this quarterback, and this defense is going to be forced to take the quarterback on these option plays. Expect the next option down the road to get out to the outside with a pitch to the running back.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. Can he make it to the marker? Looks like Alabama will have the first down. And the Tide will now spend their first time out here. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
I really love what this offensive line is doing in these short yardage situations. It's 3rd and 1. They're able to win the line of scrimmage, and they move the chains. But remember, this happens because you build into 3rd down success by having successful plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's what this offense is doing right now. You know, for me, this is just too much cushion from this corner. He needs to at least be aggressive enough to be in there to try to break up this out route. He knows that it's a timing pass, but you can tell he's threatened by the speed of this wide receiver, and so he's more concerned with being beat deep.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so. This is the benefit of playing zone defense on third down. Chris, look at the eyes of the defender. They're in the backfield. He can break on the ball, and while it looks like a completion for a first down, he shows up with physicality, knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And they'll kick it away here. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So they start the drive here looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. And now the handoff. Runs right over the defender. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. And FSU will now spend their second timeout now. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. And it'll be stopped for no gain. This run defense has been tough today.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
That's reeled in. It's Robinson. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, I know this sounds crazy, but these are some of my favorite plays as a former quarterback. You get off coverage, and you can just take 3 yards. You take them, and now you're in manageable situations. So as a quarterback wide receiver, I know this looks like nondescript play, but man, these are important. Creating second and short, third and short. Nice job by this offense.
And the pressure's on. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's fourth down.
The Noles will send the punt team onto the field. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. It's a shotgun handoff here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Hill. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Rogers. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Well, this is why first and second down success is so critical. You give yourself a third and short, and now you can throw it or run it. And a lot of us thought they were going to run it here, but you can still put this ball in the air, and the quarterback is able to get a nice completion, and they're able to move the chains.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's got the first down and still motoring. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
Play action here on first down. On the run here, lets it go. Grab down the middle. It's Rogers. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I tell you, Chris, defensively, this is death by 1,000 cuts. They just allow these hitch routes to create second and manageable, third and manageable. It's too easy for the offense. The off coverage has got to change. They've got to get up in the face of this wide receiver and force him to have a difficult release. Take away the easy throw, or else this is going to be a long game.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. On third down, he drops to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
Boy, anytime you can convert a third and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They continue to roll up the score.
Chris, what I'm most impressed with is his balance through contact. You can see as he breaks tackles and continues to churn towards the end zone, that balance is just evident, and it's hard to get him down to the ground. That is a great run.
Now the important point after attempt. And they knock through the PAT, so it's 28-3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Back to throw. It's Daniels. It's a quick grab. Good enough for first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And he stopped the front 7 all over him that time.
Well, it's like the defense knew exactly what was coming there. Everybody was assignment sound. Quarterback barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. This defensive coordinator told us that it was going to be all about discipline, and discipline with the eyes of the defense, in particular when they go to these option plays. And here, this is a beautiful job, making sure that the eyes are disciplined and getting the quarterback down right around the line of scrimmage.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. And there's the handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read. That's a nice, productive gain for this offense.
They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6 time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Running play called on 3rd and short. He's got some space. Look out. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
The Seminoles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pass complete on a crossing route. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Chris, I don't know how the big tight end gets that open in the middle of the field. Somebody has got to target the tight end in coverage. That's an easy throw and catch, and as a quarterback, I will take it all day long. My tight end's open, bang, complete.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Got to do a better job of managing that situation as a quarterback. You don't want to take a negative play there on 1st and goal, even if you're outside of the 4-yard line. That ball's got to be thrown away. Remember, it doesn't have to be out of bounds to the sideline like it does in the normal field of play. You can just throw that out of the back of the end zone. It's far easier to manage the situation in this down and distance and in this field position. You just got to do it.
After the big loss on 1st down, it's 2nd and goal, backed up. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris. And right now, it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Looks to the left, pass caught. He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, I know that was a safe decision from the quarterback, but I don't mind it. They're in field goal range, and you're just picking up a few extra yards to make that kick an easier kick. That's a good decision, and now an opportunity for some points.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. And that one's straight down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Rogers. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Well, it's another 1st down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
With the carry, it's the runner. Picks up 3. Brings up 3rd down.
Can they convert on 3rd down and keep this drive rolling? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Chris, there are some times on 3rd down as a quarterback, you feel like you're playing against 12 or 13 guys, and that's an example of it. Look at this. The coverage is excellent. You're trying to throw the ball short of the line to gain and rely on yards after the catch, but even if this ball was caught, there's nowhere to go. The coverage was tremendous.
That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Nice grab, it's Robinson. Here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. They'll hand it off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Got an opening here. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a 1st down.
This back is just so dynamic. Here on 3rd down, he's able to get a little space, and then watch out because he is going to burn you. He is so elusive. He gets some nice blocks on the outside, and he's able to get a big gain.
And the Knowles will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. On the run here, taking a deep shot. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You got to understand the drop because the defense was all over.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line, it's Thomas. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Daniels. Throws it to the right. Oh, what a grab! They get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down now from the 37.
Well, comebacks are like puzzles. It happens one piece at a time, and this was a major piece of this puzzle. Had to get the conversion on 3rd down, and they're able to get it. Now they've got to go quickly. Multiple possession deficit. They've got to move fast.
Looking to throw it again. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the Seminoles pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Off the play fake on 1st down. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
Well, clearly this is a little too late to start establishing the run game. This is what they needed to do in the first quarter. Now they're down by a bunch. It's a multiple possession deficit, and now they start running the football? That's just devastating.
The Noles looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Throwing off play action. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do. As they talked to us in our meetings leading up to this game, they said, we've got to hurry this quarterback, get him off of his spot, and disrupt the timing of the passing game. And here, he is clearly hurried by this pass rush.
3 red zone trips produce just 2 field goals. They're hungry to punch it in here. To throw, it's Daniels. Makes a quick catch. Tackle is made, but the ball will be spotted at the 4. The offense still looking to score a touchdown for the first time. Now it's 3rd and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Touchdown, Seminoles. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
It is really tough to defend an offense that is playing this well. Their timing and spacing has been exquisite. The quarterback is seeing the defense really well, and here he threads the needle for a touchdown in the end zone.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. Offense looking to throw the ball, bringing pressure. And they'll trap him for a sack. Big play by this defense. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Handoff to the single back. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain. So 2nd and 6.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Great swarming defense, but if you're going to catch that ball behind the line of scrimmage and you've got defenders all over you, you might want to just bat that one down and not take the loss. So a clear mistake from the offense, but again, this defense is just flying around, and they're playing so hard and so well right now.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Rogers. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Well, we knew these 3rd downs were going to be a big part of this game. That's a good play call right there, and good execution to move the sticks. This offense just needs to continue to do that, and this play caller, it seems like he's in a good rhythm right now, in particular on 3rd down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on 1st down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on 1st down and get 1st downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. So the false start will back them up, sets up a 1st and 15 now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. The offense has done well to choose some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's got space. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The defensive penalty makes it 2nd and 7 for this offense. Looking to throw here. Pulls it in. It's Rogers. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. On the run, it's Hill. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Out the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Trying to create here on the move. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a 3-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the returner will be brought down. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Testing the right side here. And they test the middle there, but get nothing.
You know, Chris, football is a simple game. It's about blocking, it's about tackling. And on the defensive side, if you can get off of blocks and tackle well, it's usually going to bode well. Here, a negative play. Great job getting behind the line of scrimmage.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Receiver in motion now. To the air. It's Daniels. The receiver grabs it. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
The key to these curl routes is the wide receiver understanding space and the zone defense. Watch as he hooks up and gives his numbers to his quarterback. And then it's about the quarterback understanding the read, getting that flat defender out of the way, and throwing the football on time. It looks simple, but that's really good execution.
And that catch is hauled in. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
That was the most important play for this offense. Had to get the conversion if they wanted any chance in this game whatsoever. Now, put it into 5th gear. They've got to go fast and score in a hurry.
The Seminoles line up on 1st and 10 now. He'll hand it off. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down after a short gain there. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here comes the rush. There's no one to throw to there on third down, and now it's a fourth down coming up.
Well, how bold do they want to be here? It's fourth and short. You're on your own side of the 50. Do you want to stay on the field with your offense? Boy, if you don't convert here, you are just setting up the opposition.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. And it's a direct snap. Now the tackle made, but it's enough for a first down.
We know this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. 4th and 2, that's not a question. They're going for it because of this offensive line. Watch them do the work up front, and it allows them the opportunity to convert and move the chains.
And the Noles looking to keep this drive moving. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. Scanning the field. It's Daniels. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. That completion sets up a second down play. He's looking to throw. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. And they spend a timeout now after gaining the first down. First down here for this offense. Wants to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. On 1st and 10, looking to throw, and they heave it deep downfield. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. He's at the 50. Breaks into the open. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Alabama. A crucial pick six.
He's in a position, Chris, where he just has to force the football down the field, and the defense is taking advantage of that. What an incredible performance by this group all around, offensively, defensively, and now certainly heading for a victory.
They're setting out to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And the wideout goes in motion. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Well, at least there's some positivity here. This is good for film. You get back in there Sunday night, Monday morning. At least there's something to hang your hat on for this offense, maybe build towards next week. But I tell you, today, this has been massively disappointing.
Receivers are bunched together. An inside give now from the shotgun. He's got a crease. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
And he drops it. Can you believe it?
What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. To throw, it's Daniels. The receiver makes the catch. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. Third down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Tries the right with a quick throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.